I talk about the Ilhan Omar controversy and the left's outrageous reaction to it on this edition of Hot Take! So a couple of days ago, Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar made the following comment during a speech she was giving to the Council on American and Islamic Relations, known as CARE for short. CARE was founded after 9/11 because they recognized that some people did something and that all of us were starting to lose access to our civil liberties. Some people did something, huh? You know what? How about we characterize some other historical tragedies the same way that Ilhan Omar characterized 9/11? Well, let's take slavery, for example. You know what? Some farmers owned some property. Or how about the Holocaust? It's just some Germans, they did some cooking. Or how about, more recently, the Christchurch shooting? Some guy live streamed his target practice. Now, I imagine, if you're on the left right now, you're feeling pretty offended at the way I just characterized all of those things. You might be thinking that I'm not treating slavery or the Holocaust or the Christchurch shooting with the proper seriousness that such a tragedy deserves. Well, to you I say, stop being such an unpatriotic, anti-white, bigoted little snowflake. Because surely bad motives or flaws in your character are the only reasons whatsoever that you could possibly think that any of the ways that I just characterized all of those events was inappropriate. So to my friends on the left watching this, what I just said is exactly what you sound like when you call people racist and Islamophobic for criticizing Ilhan Omar over that comment. And now I'm willing to admit that perhaps some people on the right have been a little hypocritical about how they've reacted to the statement, considering that a lot of us on the right have made the claims that it's not a big deal when someone on our side says something offensive, like Trump's comments about Mexico not sending their best or something along those lines, that we act like it's not that big a deal. So maybe some of the people who have gotten all up in arms about Ilhan Omar's comment, perhaps that is a little bit hypocritical. I'm willing to grant you that. However, to act as if anyone on the right who has gone after Ilhan Omar because of this comment, or that the New York Post cover that called out the ridiculousness of how she characterized 9/11 in that speech, are racist or Islamophobic is just asinine. And this is just another example of how the left actually helps racists and white nationalists and genuine Islamophobes and all of these sorts of bigots by claiming that legitimate, fair criticism of a point that she made is racist and Islamophobic. You are watering down these terms to the point where it makes it seem like these things are not bad. And because I'm not a leftist, I'm not going to sit here and demand an apology from Ilhan Omar. I'm not going to demand her resignation. I'm not going to say that she should be excluded from polite society or ostracized. I'm not going to do any of those things. But what I am going to do is suggest to Miss Omar that if you truly were not trying to convey that 9/11 was not important, if that's not what you were trying to convey, then you may want to change some of the public statements that you were making and some of the policies that you have been supporting to give us some sort of indication that you actually do take radical Islamic terrorism seriously. Because the impression that you are giving us, not just with this comment, but with your overall attitude, and especially by the fact that you are responding to criticism with accusations of racism and Islamophobia, what that implies is that you don't actually take radical Islam seriously, and that as far as you are concerned, it is a completely imaginary threat made up by people who hate Muslims. That is the impression that you gave off with this comment. And I'm willing to accept that that is not what you meant. I'm willing to believe that. But the way that you have reacted to this, and that your friends on the left have reacted to this, gives me no reason to believe that that is in fact the case, and in fact makes it look like everything that I just said about you not taking this seriously is true. That's my take. So I gave you guys my take. I'd like to know yours. Let me know down in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends.
And subscribe.
Do you want to edit this video? Is that what you want? Do you want to edit this video?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay then! Seriously though, I really would appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Oh, and hit the little bell to get notifications when I upload new videos, since subscriptions don't mean that much anymore. I'll see you next time.